Welcome to the Monster Hunter Podcast Show. It's episode 108 for the 16th of June 2013.
上手に焼けました。
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Teamwork Monster Hunter Podcast Show. I am Christian from Teamwork Cast, our beautiful website. And today with me is Cthulhu nodding approvingly.
Yes, I am approving of the fact that Shepard is going to be tormented for the rest of the week with his jobs.
Indeed, because right on the right side we have Shepard also nodding approvingly, but Shepard today is a little bit under the weather.
Christian, I'm dying.
He is dying. He sounds like a robot, but in real life. It's not because of Skype.
It's not Skype's fault.
It's not Skype's fault. It's just some illness. He might be turning into a zombie.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. And this voice from the background, adding in the necessary political commentary, is, of course, Nexala.
Yeah, fight me.
Somebody wants to fight Nexala. Okay, I'm going to fight him. Well, no, I talked to... everything is going confusing. No, I don't want to talk to this stupid thing. I want to fight Nexala.
Get wrecked.
How can it... I want to fight...
Fight me. Fight me.
I always end up talking to this thing.
Press the D-pad.
Fight me.
I will.
He's going to be the first one.
Nexala, there we go. No, I don't...
It's very difficult.
It's impossible! Nah, there we go.
Raw!
Well, I know how this
really
will
shifting me.
end.
3, 2, 1...
The expected outcome!
Yeah, those odds in Vegas are pretty solid right now.
Whatever, so we are going to go out on a quest. We are going to fight Golden Wraithian today. Something that we are able to do since we've recently finished the final G-Rank quests. And today we have so much topics to discuss, guys.
Many
topics.
E3.
I would like to, before we go into the E3, I would like to start off with Monster Hunter 4.
Yes.
There was a video about Monster Hunter 4, which we haven't discussed the last time around. There are some Monster Hunter 4 news.
That makes me happy.
What do we know about Monster Hunter 4?
It looks better.
It looks better. No, but there was some kind of video where somebody was playing live and they fought like... We saw like an entire quest.
Sort of. I don't think it was a full quest, but it was the... it was Tsujimoto and somebody else on the development team. And they were fighting one of the new monsters, and I think Tsujimoto was using the charge axe.
Ooh. So that's the kind of the axe that is kind of the sword. It has like a sword and shield mode and an axe mode. So it's like switch axe but with sword and shield.
Yeah.
Like a switch axe, gun lance kind of weird aspect.
So what did you think of it? No.
Oh, rest in peace. They look cool. I want to play charge axe.
Yeah, I want to do the bug staff though. Like the stuff they were showing with bug staff is fun too.
Did they show the bug stuff as well?
No, they did not.
Yeah,
Not in that video.
Yeah, there was another one I was watching that had it. It might have been an older one though, but acting as like a personal hunting horn, where the bug provides you buffs depending on the color it's glowing when you recall it off the monster.
Sounds exciting. One of the cool things I thought about this video was that they shown like a situation where they used a trap to trap a monster like underneath a ledge, so the other guy could like, wow,
Rest in
Tulu.
peace.
Wow.
This is more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yo,
This is a good start to a podcast.
Yeah,
death and
Good
destruction.
start or the usual start?
the usual start. No! Oh, that was very ungraceful. Yes. So,
What?
so they trapped a monster in a trap underneath a ledge, and then
What?
somebody else could do like the ledge attack on that monster. That was a pretty cool use of a trap, because right now it's kind of not really important where you trap a monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
you can just do it anywhere.
Yeah, as
The
long as it's
location's
Not
irrelevant.
near the wall or wherever.
Yeah, it needs to be maybe like you can do some funny stuff with when a monster is like stumbling away, that it will run in a trap or stuff like that. But otherwise, there's not much strategy to where the trap is, and that was like a cool way of a strategically well placed trap. Yeah, so that looks. Shepard, I saw that you are planning to record Monster Hunter 4, to import it and record it, right?
This is true. It's
Yeah.
actually I don't even plan to like traditionally import it. Like I just plan to buy it off the eShop. That'll be
Oh, wow.
that'll be a lot cheaper and convenient, and definitely faster. And even though I'm not a huge fan of like digital copyright protection, everything like that, really the convenience about it is what keeps me buying games digitally. Don't have to
Yes,
worry about
indeed.
losing the carts or having to carry them around or anything like that. I like that. Call me a lazy gamer. You can call me that. Shameful and lazy.
Shameful, so shameful. So you actually are ordered through 3DS that can record footage.
It's so I first imported the Japanese 3DS. That was the first thing that I did. It was a little over $200. I probably could have got it cheaper. I didn't spend a lot of time searching, to be honest with you. I probably could have saved $50 or so. But then there's a company in the United States, or it might just be one guy for all I know, where I mailed it to, and really within a week he had it sent back to me with the video recording attachment. Like it's like a little black box that sits at the bottom of the 3DS that you plug like this USB cable into, and when you plug it into your computer, you're able to view the video.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's really convenient. Recording the audio isn't that great. You can't record audio over USB, so you have to do some line-in finagling. And then even outside of that, it's also a little awkward in the sense that it doesn't record stereo easily either. But I figured all those problems out, so there shouldn't be any issues.
So we can look forward to when the game comes out to have commented let's play of the game.
Yeah, Let's Plays take a lot of time, and I know there's been a lot of people asking me if I was going to Let's Play Ultimate, and I don't know. There will certainly be videos, there'll certainly be live streams, there'll certainly be podcasts. But, before you commit to Let's Play something, it's just the way I like to do a Let's Play, it's just so exhaustive.
Yeah,
almost
I
gotta make it a job or something.
Very well prepared,
Yeah.
Every
partitioned
weapon.
into.
On every quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know that I could do that again. I don't know. Maybe. Don't
There are
count
two
it
more
out.
weapons to add. to
I
your-
know, that's the worst part. Or the best part, depending who you ask. But I'm not the only one, of course. Iceman is, of course, planning to do it as well. He's one of the... Of course, we know he has a modded 3DS. He's actually probably one of the few people that has that sort of capability on YouTube, that also streams on YouTube.
Yep. Well, and he actually switched off of YouTube now. He's using his Twitch, and
Almost exclusively Twitching.
Yeah, he ran into a lot of technical difficulties with YouTube and said he was done.
Wow.
So
Really?
yeah, and to be honest, I can see where the difficulties lie, and it's actually really annoying. Like, I have to reset up the stream every time. Like, you have to change the actual, links for YouTube streaming every time you do an event, because it changes each time. It's not like Twitch, where you set it up once and you're done. Now, YouTube, you have to set it up differently every time.
Yeah, there's some effort there. There's some serious effort. Streaming problems, first world streaming problems.
Yep. We'll be discussing... I will have a video up sometime probably in the next couple weeks about some of the streaming stuff. But
All right. Wow, we did it! Oh, That was close as always. Oh,
That was actually a really good time, guys.
If we didn't die, it would have been even better.
And I hope to add in my own for Monster Hunter 4 eventually.
Ooh, the first time I'm getting gold
Yeah.
ratings.
The only other thing that on a cap note to that is the way I did it is not the only way. There is a Japanese website out there that actually releases a even more streamlined version. You can order a, pre-modded Japanese or US 3DS, normal or XL. And the way that they do it is, it's not even like an attachment on the bottom. There's like, instead of an IR port or something like that, that's where the video comes out of.
Yeah.
And apparently that's like, it's not really any that much more expensive than if you were to just buy the two separately and mail it in to get it modded.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know. Is that something you would recommend for people to do? It's like a complicated thing in general, like modding your 3DS.
well, I mean, you don't. I mean, I didn't self-mod it. I mailed it to some guy that modded it for me.
Yeah. But you mean you have to buy like a Japanese one? There's like that's
No. You can. The one website. The advantage of it is it comes already. You've only ordered it once. The only real advantage to going through this guy is if you can get a really good deal on the 3DS, or if there's like a special color. Like I wanted the white one, so.
Ah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're fine. You're fine either way, but there are options. We'll post links. We'll post links in the description. You could make your own assessment.
But yeah, generally, I guess only something that's interesting if you're really into podcasting about this stuff, like not something that's like casually something.
Well, I mean, you of course have the option if you're one of those people that purchased a second generation PSP or later and liked being able to play on your TV or on a bigger screen. You could theoretically use this device to really blow up the image really, really large.
Yes.
That's kind of why I have it. I mean, of course, I haven't really played anything on it, but you
mean
nice.
3DS, not PSP.
Right, of course, and this allows you to do that, and that second company also does the same thing with the Vita as well. Mm-hmm. But we saw that it was just like crazy expensive, just like ridiculous.
It was expensive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, the Vita one was like what? Like
yeah, because I think it's like another like $80 to $100 to get the 3DS modded.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, there's yen involved. So the currency is always different.
Yeah,
it goes into space money.
Because I know the people, one of the communities I'm with, when they did it for their streams, it cost them like $200 to get their 3DS modded because it was like right at the beginning, and so it wasn't exactly cheap. You basically bought your 3DS twice, and then. Them and Iceman had the problem, like, the people they sent it off to, they have to take the battery out to do the modification, but then they never put the battery back in.
Oh.
So they had to go buy a new battery for their 3DS on top of that, which is rather expensive.
This guy put the battery back in. He was very quick, very professional. I would recommend him to anyone.
Yeah.
I think, is that the same thing that the, Iceman is using?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I think he has like a video on this.
Yeah. But there's a number of different people who do it. Because all it is they go in there and they have to add it. They basically add a USB port to a specific part, and it does everything else from that point. It's a quick... Literally, like a friend of mine showed me how he did it because he did it himself. He bought the part and just did it himself, and it's really not that difficult if you have some decent soldering skills, and whatnot. But
I don't.
Not something I would trust for myself.
Oh man, so you are all set up for this part, but of course. Last week we had there was a certain show going on. I don't know if you guys noticed.
What?
There was this.
Was it Game of Thrones? Because we like to talk about that on the podcast.
There was an accident, and someone got left run over and backed up on 4 or 5 times.
Wow. I see where you went with that. That took me so much. Yeah, so this little event called E3 happened, which we already talked a little about. So yeah, let's open the floodgates. What did you guys think?
PS4 already won the console war before it even began. How is this possible?
It was pretty surprising, but well, it wasn't surprising, but it was.
I was surprised. I didn't think. I mean, coming out of the gate, like I had no idea what they would do.
Yeah, that was very much. Sony did better wording for a lot of the things. Like in some of the later stuff, it was like Sony also has the thing where publishers can put whatever, can still use, online passes or other forms of DRM they want. It's just they're not going to put it on their first-party games, which is what Microsoft has been saying. It's just Sony just came out and said it's free, where we're not doing it, instead of saying it's available to them like Sony was, or like Microsoft was doing. So a lot of it was a good PR on Sony's part.
Well, what is the difference? The difference was like when the one was revealed, it was revealed more at the sort of meeting you would have for like stockholders and things like that. More for showing how profitable they would be, not necessarily how attractive they would be for gamers.
Yeah.
And that of course makes all the difference.
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. Like, I think, like I said, I think Sony did a better overall presentation for the system. I think it's going to be better from the gamers aspect. But at the same time, like, the IPs that I want to play are on Microsoft, unfortunately. So,
what are those?
So what are those?
Do they have exclusives that you actually care about?
So Titanfall is one of the big ones. And then
are they paying you?
No.
Are you being paid?
This came out of nowhere. How you didn't know about Titanfall before, did you?
No. To be honest,
but you like the presentation.
Yeah, and I like the concept. Like, I haven't played the game. It looks interesting. I like the idea of a shooter where you've forgotten the pilots running around and mechs being called down. I mean, that appeals to my things. But then also, Killer Instinct. I'm a huge fan of Killer Instinct. I know it's not being done by Rare this time around, but it still looked good. I still want to play it. And
how much did they pay you?
None. It's my personal preferences. And then there was nothing, like, there was none of the Sony first-party games am I really that interested in. So, and that's what it comes down to. Like, most of the things I'm interested in are actually going to be on the 360. Dark Souls 2, or the 360 and PS3. Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. Like, do we even need to get a new console anytime soon, right? That's the big question. Not really.
And anything that's not going to be on the PS3 or 360 is going to be on PC. I have a PC that plays everything, so do I really need it?
So going back to the games, like Titanfall to me looked very much like a copy of Hawken.
Not really, because Hawken was just all about the mech combat, and this one was more about
this was this getting out in of the mech, but I don't know. For me, like most of the games I saw were very much like of the deathmatch kind of style game where you just play constantly like one match after another and like getting like kill streaks and upgrading your loadouts and stuff like that. The Call of Duty style, and I feel like there's a lot of games out there already which I choose not to play because they just don't have the time.
Yeah. That's a large part of it too. It's going to be, like, for me, like, one of the sad things was, like, very few, like, the only real RPG announcements actually came from Square Enix for...
No! Witcher 3 as well!
Well, that we've known about for a long time, though. Like, but we found out that Versus is gone. It's now Final Fantasy 15, which looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean... and those I might, I don't...
But those aren't exclusives either, though.
Well, I think... I can't remember. Like, I don't think they are. Like, I know that 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 were shown off during Sony's thing only, but I think that's because they're going to end up with a timed exclusive like they had for 13.
I don't 13 wasn't timed exclusive, though. They were both released on the same day.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, that's the thing. Like, they did it. I don't remember them saying anything about it being exclusive at the thing. They just announced it there.
They're very confusing about what's exclusive, what's not exclusive.
Yeah.
You know, like being shown at one of the conferences does not mean that it is exclusive, and they not getting. And also, they trying to stay away from nailing themselves down on one particular console, which I think is like it was something that we discussed in the previous podcast, but I think it's like a symptom of modern consoles. Nobody wants to go like exclusive anymore because there is just no like it's just reducing the audience that you.
Yeah.
But Nintendo's in it for the long haul.
Well, Nintendo's shown a lot of exclusive games, I guess, but that's what I always do.
That's always been Nintendo's thing, though. Like, Nintendo is always... Their console has always been mostly about first-party stuff. And this year they showed off a lot of really good ones. Like, admittedly, one of them was shown off last year, I believe. Or almost all of them were shown off last year, or rumored to have existed. But all of them were good. I'm looking forward to the... Xeno...
No! What?
What is it? Xenogears?
That was an amazing moment.
What just happened there? I just saw a white flash. By the way, he's capturable.
Oh.
Well,
Capture him before we die.
I got
what was a
down.
card?
You know, I've had Capture Guru this entire time, and I've just been randomly trying to capture him, not realizing I have Capture Guru and I can know when he's ready.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Double cap. Oh man. Yeah. Talking a little bit about the games. So before we go into like the details, one thing I also wanted to mention is, you know, on the one hand, I'm really happy that there is like this very clear alternative. This very clear outcome of this this discussion between this fight between Microsoft and Sony that
with inexplicably Cthulhu coming out on the wrong end.
No,
inexplicably.
No, I'm not saying that the Xbox is better. They just have the games I want to play, which is why I buy consoles.
They just have the money going into your bank account. It's okay. No,
like I said,
I too love.
I think the
Titanfall,
PS3
copyright winter 2013 with massively multiplayer games and experience points and Mountain Dew that I love to drink.
But there is something I'm a little bit concerned about. Like everybody's cheering, like you, like Sony, everything. But they actually haven't changed anything.
No, it's the same deal. Yeah, and PSN Plus is mandatory now, of course.
They even managed to get a little less in, even basically they reduced the service they're delivering to us to some extent. Like they're giving us less for and we have to pay more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, they're getting cheered at as if they reinvented the console gaming. As if they did something beautiful, and that's something I'm a little bit concerned about.
No, I mean,
of course,
PC gaming, Wii U, 3DS supremacy. That's what you need to do. That's the proper way to live, objectively.
Yeah, which, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to get any console at launch.
Yeah. Why would you?
Right.
Well,
I will wait till the first price drop, because there is nothing on any of these consoles that I can't wait to play. There is nothing that really calls, like, I have to play this game now. Like, the one game I saw that makes, two games. Dark Souls 2, which I'll get anyways, and then the X Project on the Wii U. But I own a Wii U!
X Project looked really, really cool. Yes, indeed. That's
Wii U, 3DS supremacy.
Yep.
I was also I liked what's it, Dogs, the Watch Dogs? Is Watch Dogs?
Yeah,
the Watch Dogs look cool, but it also comes out on Wii U apparently. So that's
Wii
good.
U, PS3, 360, PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It's going to be on every platform.
Nintendo DS,
Vita, and 3DS, right? That's the only thing that's missing. I mean.
No, I mean DS, man. I mean Game Boy Advance Watch Dogs.
Oh. Nice.
But the one thing that really, outside of any of the console stuff that really, I was excited about was all of the companion apps that are being done with these games. Mm-hmm. Like in Watch Dogs, you can have a person actually on their touchpad with an app that will interact with your game, or that is to me a very interesting concept, and one that both of them are embracing. I mean, that's.
Do you guys want to hear some industry rumors? Do you want to hear some industry rumors, guys?
You know the score.
I have a rumor.
Have you been given a dev kit?
I have a rumor that that Microsoft required from every game that was shown on the show to have some kind of glass capability, Microsoft Glass capability.
Yeah, I believe it.
They had to kind of basically shoehorn their games into deliver some kind of app or something that can be played on a Microsoft tablet or some kind of other tablet device.
Is that going to how they're going to sell all of their Surface Pros?
I guess. Well, it's apparently Surface, so I think there's also like an iPad, so you can use an iPad. But generally, they're trying to sell this capability. I guess that's like an attempt to kind of get on Wii U's territory.
Oh, on the Wii U turf.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's kind of nice, but and I can imagine like for Watch Dogs especially that could be very cool. But like, do I really want to monitor my achievements while I'm playing?
No, you don't.
It's so far. I maybe they don't demo that well. Maybe that's something we're gonna see. But generally, I'm not quite as excited. I'm excited about the Wii U because that's kind of built in. And I kind of waiting for the developers to find something out there.
Some people are confused, Christian. Why don't you explain what it means to be glass capable?
Oh yeah, well basically Microsoft released this Microsoft Glass kind of thing, which is kind of apparently some kind of app that you can download on various tablets and mobile phones, which connects to your 360. And if the game is glass capable, then the 360 will stream stuff directly onto your iPhone or iPad, and you can touch something. There's basically like every game comes with an app. Yeah, and you can do something on the app.
If you have a Wii U and you've ever looked at the TV app for the Wii U, it's going to be like that, where it like has something that'll integrate with your stuff in order to provide more things.
So basically, they take a cell phone and build a Wii U out of the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what they're doing.
What they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And you can do this with any smartphone.
Yep.
Apparently, it's not really clear because I never used it. So, because that's the problem. They already had this capability. Already announced it like last year or something.
Yeah.
But so far, like no game used it. So I guess that was like an attempt by them to force it down everybody's throat.
Yeah, they're trying to. The Xbox One, they're really trying to make it that central feature of all your outlet for like your smartphones, your media center, your game center, and so
it's not a bad idea. I mean, I would like to have a device like that. I just don't know that. I mean, it's just they're gonna make it expensive.
I'm back.
Yeah,
like what can it do that a computer
are
can't?
A huge difference. Like, to be honest, I would not be surprised if Microsoft ends up dropping the price before release.
There was a robot saying something. Oh, Cthulhu, you died.
He was sending a warning to Cthulhu.
Yep.
That was a warning from the future. Cthulhu, don't die.
It was a warning signal sent by radio. We have to decode it. We have to answer it. All right. So what else? Oh, Nexella is back. Beautiful. So what did you want to say us, Nexella? Attack or something? Which one should we attack?
I've been attacking the Narga.
I would like to point out in that last quest, Christian, you stun-locked me with your rapid fire, and I died because of you.
Oh. I think we're receiving information from the past.
Who's using the rapid fire?
Me.
No. Be careful with your rapid fire.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yes. So what else? You guys are playing Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Yeah.
playing
Lots of Animal
is less of a word.
Living.
And living,
Obsessed with?
existing in this little furry world is more accurate.
When you wake up every morning and the first thing you do is turn on your 3DS, just so you can go talk to your villagers and check the shops.
Can you, for somebody who never played Animal Crossing, can you explain the joy of Animal Crossing?
I can. I can explain it very simply because I know you had one of these when you were younger. This only works for older people, slightly older people. You had a Tamagotchi growing up.
And yeah, I know what a Tamagotchi is.
At one
I
point.
saw one being used.
Right. Those things were really interesting in that the game itself wasn't terribly interesting. It was just like a little digital creature that you would feed and play a game with every once in a while. And it would get bigger and look a little bit cooler and play a little song. But the catch is unless you played with your Tamagotchi every day, it would die. It would die and run away. And before it did that, it would crap itself. So you would come back and there'd just be a crap sitting there and a dead, forgotten, lost Tamagotchi.
It died because of crap.
And you would be sad.
Yes.
And in that concept of having to really play the game every day, otherwise, A, things you might miss out on things, or B, things might go bad. And that, you might have a particular set of favorite villagers that you really like. And unless you pay on a regular basis, they might leave. You might come back in a week or two and they'll be gone. You're like, oh no, those are my favorite people. I wish I'd never left them. I'm a bad person. And so Animal Crossing takes that and then it amps it up to a million different things in terms of collecting things. And so if you like collecting things, if you like dressing up, you like getting furniture, you like bugs, you like fish, you just like having a lot of stuff. The game's got stuff. The game is America, the video game. Okay.
What is Japan?
No. Japan actually likes America better than America likes America, so that's why this game exists.
Pretty much.
I thought it is a little bit like, what was it called, that game? Wow, 2 monsters, nice. Shenmue, but without the... But like super deformed version of Shenmue, because all the time you're kind of collecting like things and...
Shenmue doesn't have that much collecting, does it?
You can collect a lot of stuff in Shenmue.
Then yes.
Like Shenmue without the murder story. And
the things you collect in Animal Crossing are much more functional in that you do things with that, and that changes yourself and your appearance and in some small ways your world, and that, until you get an axe or like a slingshot, there are certain things that you can't do, but as time goes on, you're able to do those things.
So I played Animal Crossing on a DS, and I had some fun for 2 weeks or so, and then for some reason, I don't know, I wasn't able to log in for a week or so, and then my entire village was overgrown with weeds, and I said to me, I can never go back here.
I can't go back. It's ruined.
Yeah.
You have to start over again.
That's why you play every day.
So how is this new game different from the DS game?
The online is a lot more streamlined, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. It's a lot easier to play and friend other people. It feels like.
By the way, I'm terrified because of those monsters here. I'm just gonna say that.
This is actually going to be easier than the first time around because we're going to get this trap off, and this monster's going to die really quickly.
Okay.
One of the other things is like just the way this one starts out. Like you're starting out as basically the town mayor.
Yeah, you've got power now. You've got real control over the town, and people like you, and people respect you. You've got like an objective other than paying off your loans, which for our young generation is like kind of like a kick in the ass. We're tired of paying off our loans. We don't want to pay these loans off anymore. Of course, that's still in there. But
do you have to still pay off a loan?
You still get a bigger house. You still pay off a loan, and you still make projects in the town that
like
need
a millennial
money.
simulator.
Yeah.
I just really like having like right off the bat having the ability to say like I want the shops to be open longer, or I want the town to charge more for things and give me more money when I sell things.
It is like a millennial simulator. Shops open longer. You have to pay off debts, man.
I mean, it's just a.
You
For
get
me, it's
swag.
hard. Like for me, like me and my wife are like my wife loves the Harvest Moon series as well, and this is just more like a town version of Harvest Moon. Not farming as much, but actually like organizing the town. And that's, a lot of fun to have something like slightly different. And the collection, she is obsessed with collecting. If you have mermaid stuff, send me a PM. My wife will probably buy it from you.
That's an interesting. So my girlfriend doesn't have that. Like, I already tried it again. One reason why she never got into games very, very heavily, like she's completely immune to any collecting stuff whatsoever.
Why is that?
That's crazy.
That's the way she is?
So she's not. Yeah. What you're saying is she doesn't have the female desire to constantly shop and collect things.
No, somebody would fit in America.
Shop, but she doesn't collect. This idea of I have to have all of those is never crosses her mind.
But isn't she like an English teacher? Shouldn't she be more capitalist?
No.
What does speaking English have
America?
to do with capitalism?
Well, America.
English started in
There's difference there. There's
England.
difference there. Just having the coolest stuff, like pimping yourself out, and wow. I guess that's a lethal dust devil.
Tornadoes
that does some damage.
Who did this dust devil thing? Anyway, so pimping yourself out is the different thing from having to collect all of this. Like. You know what I mean? Like going shopping and finding like the oh my god, the most awesome pair of shoes is a very different notion than trying to get all of the Pokemon cards.
Well, I mean, my wife doesn't try and collect everything in the game, but like she wants the entire mermaid set for her house, decorate her house.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like the entire mermaid set is just like she would. I guess if she played the game, she would just randomly choose the things that she likes, but not obsess about collecting all of the mermaids.
Or like me, have someone offer me like 100,000 bells for my Zelda hat, and I said no way, because I want my Zelda hat, damn it.
So this game basically paralyzed all of you guys.
It took some time. It took some time away. But you can't deny that. I mean, it's
The thing with it is once you get like the first week is you're constantly in it because you have to get certain stuff done as fast as possible. But after that, it's like I wake up at this point I can wake up in the morning. I take it to the bathroom with me for my morning constitutional, and by the time I'm done, I don't have to check in back until later this afternoon.
I mean, you could become financially free if you play the stock market correctly. And that's what I am doing right now.
And by stock market, you mean play the turnips correctly.
That's what they call it. They call it the stock market. The stock market, get it? No?
Stock the market of turnips.
Yeah. You are playing the turnip game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm definitely chosen by God because I woke up today with the lowest price that anyone has ever seen for turnips. Ooh. So the hand of fortune has been laid on me, and I will.
Mine was 10 bells.
Yours was 100 bells.
10 bells.
No, it wasn't. Get out of here. Microsoft Xbot Patsy.
A blue mage having Patsy.
Coming back to E3, there was one game that wasn't very explained very much, but that kind of struck my fancy in an Xbox One presentation. And that's D3? Is it D3?
A D4.
D4.
Mm.
And the Drivatar.
By Swery.
Yeah, so the guy who made oh gosh, I'm blanking out.
Deadly Premonition is the
Deadly
game.
Premonition, exact. That's the game I was looking for. So this guy releases his second game, and it's called D4.
Oh, it's not. It's not his second game. He's been making games for a while.
Oh, so that's there is a D3.
There was. I believe D4 is based off of D and D2.
Suffer like D did.
I don't. And maybe he is releasing D3. D1 and D2 were for. Well, D1 was for the PlayStation. D2, I think, might have been for the Dreamcast.
Huh? I need to do some research.
These are vampire games. There's like that's what.
Well, what we saw is somebody getting punched in a plane.
Okay.
In a very very crazy like watercolor art style.
Yeah, like comic style.
So I don't know. I don't know that whatever his game has anything to do with those, but he does at least seem to have a tendency to kind of remake things in his own style.
Yeah, that was certainly a unique style there.
Yes.
So that's why it struck my fancy. It wasn't very explained very well, and it wasn't actually featured very well. So
I don't know.
also, I don't know. I found it kind of funny that Sony began this presentation by telling everybody to buy a Vita, and it's like
eventually it will get cheap enough that if they integrate it into enough things that people will buy it.
You know, I mean, the reason I don't own a Vita right now is because the few games I want to play on it, I can already play other ways. Like,
You can't play Persona 4 Golden.
well, I can play Persona 4.
You can't play Persona 4 Golden.
I don't know. I know there's some interesting difference between 4 Golden and the original.
You wouldn't
but,
know until you played Golden. I played both. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It is literally, that one purchase justified that entire system to me. I mean, it's also an alarm clock for me. I use that. I am a member of the Wake Up Club.
Uh-huh.
I wake up every morning with a bunch of other people.
I should use this, I guess.
I hate you, Christian.
But my Vita is like packed in, and so it doesn't catch so much dust as it should, as it does. Anyway, they showed a couple of games for the Vita, but I wasn't very impressed by it. I thought they would be, shifting this car into the next gear.
Nope.
As a Vita owner, I need more.
You want your Vita? You want to put your Vita down on like your lap while you're playing Gran Turismo and actually like use the touchscreen to actually shift the gears.
Oh man, that would be great. It would be great if I could at least use it as a mirror, as a rear view mirror.
There's no haptics at all when you do that though. Like how would you know whether you shifted or not?
It is with a sound. They would just make beautiful sound like clock clock. Cthulhu, accept this quest.
No, I refuse. I don't want to fight a green Plesioth again. Why are you making me do this? You don't love me anymore.
It's this time around Shepard is here, so this quest will go better than the last time we did this. Also, it's for my canteen, so it's good. It's a good thing that we do this. Yes. So, any other games that you guys wanted to mention?
Fairy Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
You can
fairy
now.
type.
Fairy type.
Jigglypuff is going to wreck Charmander or all of the dragons. Like
I like that.
it's like fairy beats dragon, so you're gonna have Jigglypuff destroying all the ginormous dragon type Pokemon.
So looking forward to this. It's David and Goliath.
But I mean,
Yeah.
what else was there that was really interesting?
What else? Indeed. What I really liked was how Sony really showed off so many independent developers.
I like how they showed off a game that froze mid-presentation.
Yes.
I like watching things like that. That's fun.
No, that's
Ass Creed 4. I mean, it's like I shouldn't have as much Schadenfreude about that as I do, but
but see, Microsoft they
you
had
like that?
this.
Christian, you taught me how to pronounce that word.
Yes, you almost pronounced it right.
Schadenfreude.
Shot. Yeah, that's good. It's pretty good.
Microsoft had a similar issue though, but theirs locked
both
up
had
at the
issues.
very beginning before it started. It just wasn't made presentation. So
Or like this one video where there's like no sound.
yeah,
That was what was it called again? Dragon Aorta thing.
Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age one.
No. It was Dragon game where you fly and shoot and.
Crimson Dragon,
Yes, exactly.
done from the same Panzer Dragoon.
Yes, exactly. And I was actually excited about this one, and I was a little bit bummed out that they didn't, because with the other game, for Battlefield they restarted, but for this game they didn't restart. That was kind of like weird. I don't know. There's one interesting story from this entire Xbox. I mean, I don't want to harp too much on Xbox defeat, but they really dropped the ball so massively this time around. It's kind of like funny.
Shots fired.
There was this funny thing that were the developers of Witcher 3, which is a company called CD Projekt from Poland. They're like national heroes in Poland because there's like Poland is not a big country, you know, and we are very proud for the very very few games that Poland creates that are appearing among the other AAA games, and Witcher 3 is definitely one of those games that we as Polish people are very, oh wow, I fainted. Nice.
How about your pride as a Polish gamer? Come on, Christian.
My pride as a Polish gamer has received a heavy blow right now. And so we are kind of very proud of the game. So to give you kind of like to show you how much we are proud of the game, when Obama came over to Poland, he received a present.
Witcher 2.
And that was Witcher 2, right?
Like they just gave him like a box copy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
What were they just gonna like put it on like his laptop? Or
I don't know. They like PC. I don't know. It was a political gesture. Like I don't know. It was a pretty cool gesture. I thought, giving him like a video game. So just so you know, and it was like it is a game that is like inspired by a Polish like a novel. So it's basically Game of Thrones, like a Polish Game of Thrones, so to speak.
Well, it's really cool. Like the whole mythology and aesthetic behind it isn't really like it's not common at all. Like you're fighting weird things all the time.
Yeah.
And there's graphic, blatant sexual relations with everyone.
Yeah.
Like you'll meet somebody. Like chances are, if you're meeting somebody, they're female and they're even remotely attractive, you're gonna have sex with them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a European thing, I guess. So we are very very proud of this. And then the developers of Oh no! No!
I'm gonna go home now.
Is anybody keeping count of how many times Cthulhu and Christian have died this quest? Can we have like a tally, please?
Do I count the pre-quest ones too?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
So what I'll do is I'll put an overlay for the death count.
Please do.
So what are we going to do now?
Some of us have bugs they have to catch, guys. Stop dying. I'm cranky.
I'm sorry. It's just a sickness speaking, Shepard.
I'm mad.
Anyway, so to finish up, so the developers, CD Projekt, realized that at the press conference, they realized that they wouldn't be able to play their own game when it comes out. Because Poland is not among those few countries where Xbox will be available.
Wow.
Imagine that as a developer, like such a punch in the gut. Like you're working on this game and it's one of the release games, and then you're being like shown around at the press conference. It's one of the big titles everybody's looking forward to. It's one of, there's like this weight behind it because like it's such a patriotic thing, and then bam, you can play your own game because it's not featured in this country.
It's upsetting. Although the PS4 is not going to have any region locks.
No, that's something that. But again, same as always, which is good. But nothing changed.
Well, and I don't think the 360 is having region locks either. Just it's not launching in Poland.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be. I would put money down that it's going to have a region lock on it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I am sure of that.
Yes, they said like you cannot. He explicitly asked what would happen if he imported one of those from the UK, like one Xbox One from UK, and they said straight out, that it wouldn't be possible because they're having like an IP check. So you cannot log.
It's so draconian, man.
Wow, I didn't see that one. That one's kind of messed up, but
it's really crazy.
Yeah, what about your Xbot propaganda now, Cthulhu?
And like I said, I don't care I don't care about the console war. I only
That's
care
right.
about what games are on what consoles.
Keep cashing those checks.
I will eventually probably own both consoles, to be honest. It's just
Oh gosh.
not right away.
The way it sounds, because I really liked the 360. I thought it was as far as the online experience goes, it was a superior console this generation round. But what online experience? What are you talking about? What? What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
He sneezed. That was a
sneeze.
sneeze. That was an.
I thought that was a snarky.
It was a
thing.
grunt of anger.
No, it was me trying to cover up the apocalypse sneeze, and it really hurt.
No, I really enjoyed the way Xbox Live works, like with cross game chat and stuff like that. Something I really enjoyed this generation round. But the future of me buying an Xbox One at this point is very grim, because the way I use games relies so much about importing stuff. And using accounts from different countries and using used games which not many people bought, that kind of stuff, and all of this is gone. It's like, ugh.
Can you actually talk a little bit about the advantages you've had of having an American Wii U in Europe, like outside of Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, has anything happened because you have that console in?
No. Generally, I have to, of course, I cannot just use my credit card because I have a German credit card and the game realizes, so...
But the weird thing is, like, I can use my American credit card and purchase Japanese games without any issue.
Oh, that's weird. Well, I maybe I have like a special credit card. I don't know, because it's tied to my bank account. I don't know. But what I do is just I buy like a prepaid card online, and then that's okay. I don't see any big advantages. The games are a little bit cheaper, but then of course I have to buy them online, so it's kind of
You have to buy them at full price. You can't get a used one for cheaper.
And
you have to wait for a digital promotion or something like that. Although I guess you could always get the games imported. Although there's probably a fee and VAT and all that jazz with that too.
Yeah,
right?
the economy of this just doesn't work. Like the shipment costs are way too high. What
if I sent you cheap Wii U games in like Milli Vanilli CD cases? Like, would they figure that out? What if I sent you used Wii U games like contraband?
No, that like the you could do that, but it's not so much the gosh, now guys, I'm having troubles.
Don't worry, I'm gonna heal you.
And it's not so much the customs office thing, but more like in shipment costs. Like, shipping something takes ages and costs very long.
Let's see if you have a list of like 4 or 5 games, and then you ship them all at once. It's not. It'll still
maybe
be a little cheaper, but international shipping is not cheap.
But that's not how you buy games. You don't buy like 4 games at the same time. You buy like 1 game and then you play it.
That's actually my strategy is to buy like 4 or 5 games at a time.
You are weird, Shepard. You are super weird. Can you explain your strategy?
I'm an economist, and so I wait for a mega sale on whatever website is doing it at the time, and I pick up whenever a game drops below $20 and I wanted to play it, I will buy it then. I very rarely, if ever, purchase a game at full price.
When the Steam sale hits, Shepard buys everything.
Yeah, like I purchased, approximately $1,000 worth of games for about $100 this previous winter. And I'll do the same thing, like, for the Wii U. Like, whenever a game goes below $20 and I wanted to play it, like, I'll purchase it. It's mine now.
Mm-hmm. So I don't do that, But there is a small advantage in that I can play... Ooh! Oh! Oh! Oh!
There's a
big man
kill screen.
Look how the tables have
about
turned.
Other people dying.
Yeah.
It happens.
Look, I paralyzed him. If you were here, you could...
I would have been able to capitalize.
But you can't, so you don't. I got some... I have like Scribblenauts. I think wasn't released in Europe at the beginning, and I could theoretically buy it, but I didn't. So
no, I mean it was like a week after it came out. It was on sale for $10 on Amazon. It was very bizarre.
Weird.
For the PC, though.
Oh, okay. Well, as PC, I don't care, but we were asking about Wii U, so
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting times.
not much difference.
Video
there.
games. I mean, then that's always the
Video
problem,
games.
right? Is there's too many video games. Not enough time for those video games.
Yeah, there's lots of video games indeed.
I mean, heck, like The Last of Us just came out. I picked it up from my Redbox because it was available when I was returning stuff, but I haven't had a chance to put it in because I've been too busy with Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy XIV beta and the job.
Yeah,
Fiesta.
that's it. Like, this is a rare instance where I actually got The Last of Us because my brother bought it on, like, my PSN account, so I guess I technically have it, too.
Nice.
And, like, I could play it, but I haven't. Because I gotta play Animal Crossing and I gotta play Final Fantasy.
Yep. But
Did you like the frog helmet I gave you?
Oh, it has completed my frog set, Noxella. So that's a dreamy little part about Animal Crossing, Christian, is that you can leave your town open, like, overnight, if you want. And in the middle of the night, people might come over and visit you. And one time, I went to sleep, and my gate was open, and when I woke up, there was a frog helmet sitting next to me. I didn't know that was from you, Noxella. Thank you.
It was from me. Ta-da!
Thank you. I didn't know. I thought it was just like a generous benefactor gave it to me. I didn't realize it was anyone.
Wow,
I came
that's
in
amazing.
and saw you were wearing a frog shirt, so I took out my frog mask and gave
Well,
it to you.
was I wearing like a frog shirt and green pants or no?
Jesus,
I don't
this is like the
remember.
most creepy thing ever. Like, Nexella watched you sleep.
Yeah. Well, I was sleeping when he came in. I was definitely asleep when he gave those things to me.
we just leave our 3DSs on it overnight so people can come give us fruit or steal our fruit.
Yeah, I mean, there might be, they might want to talk to our villagers. They might want to see what our house design is. Those are all reasons to visit another person.
Might want to seed our entire town with pitfalls.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody came in and dropped 20 pitfalls in my town today when I was getting turnips. That was nice of them. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's kind of you. Yeah, really, really fun game. Really recommend it. I mean, and the great thing is, like, it's such a game, and yet it's still released at a discount. It's $35.
Yeah.
It's not even $40.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they thought they couldn't sell it for $40, but whatever.
Well, I guess that's cool.
Because $35 means more people will buy it.
I guess so. Well,
Yeah, a lot of people are playing this. I'm pretty surprised by this, and I don't have a 3DS, but again, a good
should buy one.
reason to get one now.
I
I
bought
mean-
a 3DS for the game.
yeah.
Really? Did you get a 3DS for Animal Crossing?
Partly for it, but for other games too.
You can play Fire Emblem now.
Probably. I want to.
I
Will you
mean,
play Center now?
out of the entire generation, out of all the new consoles that come out, the 3DS is really the one with the exclusives that you probably want to play. Everyone.
Rune
Whoever you
Factory
are.
4.
Yeah, well, I mean, games, I mean, the thing is, like, if you are really on the ball, you could find almost all of them on sale for $20 or less at some point or another.
Yep.
Games.
Do you want to talk about a sad sale?
Yes.
Yes.
I bought Injustice for the PS3 on PSN full price. 2 days later, it was on Amazon for like $35 or so. And a couple days later, GameStop had it for $10.
Yeah, they had they had a 1 hour sale where they were selling like all the Injustice versions for $10.
Ouch.
And I
I was
could
like,
not return
I missed it by
because I
like
bought it
10
on
minutes.
PSN.
I'm like, I want to buy.
So there are people in the stream now that are posting pictures that they took of me in Nick's town last night.
Oh god,
They want to be your friend.
they're spying on you.
It's good to know.
Oh,
Are you
and
wearing...
you can friend people within the game.
Yeah. Me and
You can
Nexel are best friends.
Yeah.
You need to best friend people.
I can send
You
him
are
messages
best friends anyway.
when he's online.
I don't know how that works, by the way.
Do we have another quest in us?
I think we've been, well, I don't know how long we've actually been questing for. I'm showing that we have an hour and 15 minutes recorded.
So probably
Yes,
about an hour.
Let me see what the challenge quests are that are available.
Oh, yeah.
Savage Devil Joe.
Do we want to do the Arzuros one? We'll each record a stream
Bears. I love
of bears.
Let's do this.
Oh, I like this team.
All right, me and
Nexa and Shepard and Cthulhu and Christian. Yeah, that's a good team.
Let's balance.
we got it, Christian. We can do it.
You got this. We're
I
gonna
believe
show
in you.
those and
Wow.
Cthulhu.
Sad weapons.
Gross.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
they're already going.
Gross.
Man,
I don't like any of them.
Well, the heavy bowgun looks okay.
I'll use the switch axe.
I'll use the heavy bowgun.
Guys, you have no chance. Me and Cthulhu, we're gonna show you the ropes.
We're going.
No, wait a minute. We haven't decided yet.
okay.
Oh man.
There's a timer.
Maybe
all right, I go with Switch Axe. Go.
wanna speed bomb?
Twin swords.
I don't think I have any bombs.
Oh, I do.
I have paralysis.
This is going to be a little bit difficult. I have the dung bomb.
I have a dung bomb too.
Let's just make them go away.
Let's see what else I got. I got a flash bomb.
There's a small one and a big one. Nice.
Yeah, go for the small one.
Does he have less health?
Are you going for the big one, Axel?
I'm just going for whichever.
That makes sense.
I'm going wherever.
I do have a flash bomb.
Oh, I do?
I do. Oh, but I messed up. But I can get more.
I was hoping I would make him flinch.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm clustering.
No.
That's okay.
No.
I was gonna
wait.
get hit anyways.
Oh, you're
Oh
welcome.
wow. I'm doing poorly.
No, it's just optical illusion.
It's just an optical illusion that we're doing poorly. I like how when we play it like this, we get really intense.
Yes. Nobody's talking.
Nobody's
Everybody's
talking, everybody's freaking out.
Of course, me and Christian have something to prove. We have to prove that we're not complete
Not
idiots.
scraps.
Nobody said that.
No.
Uh-oh.
People have said it. People have asked for people to be removed from the podcast.
What?
What?
Yeah, there was
Rude.
the viewer comment about how it should just be me, Shepard, and Noxella on the stream
Uh-huh.
Wow.
because the quest would go better.
Rude.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
I
Can't
might
get
right
rid of the
from
host.
What we are bringing in, like the necessary perspective of a
Seasoned game developer. Oh, wow.
You can. Oh wow.
What?
Wow. Pro flinches.
No.
Fear this shepherd. Much.
This switch axe is awful.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
I haven't got a single para.
Does it have a
This
paraphile on it? I
Yeah, it
forget.
does.
fine. No, go away, go away.
I killed the thing before I paralyzed it.
Paraphile with like status attack and still can't get a.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a terrible switch axe.
I shot him in the heart. That's what happened just now. It was actually said that little montage at the end there needs to go into my reel. The shepherd reel. Did you
for
see
you.
that from afar, Noxella?
The flinching?
All those flinches?
Yeah. That was
That was
awesome.
exciting.
You're just sitting there, and they're both rushing you, and you flinched them both.
Twice. I think I flinched them both twice as they were coming at me.
Too pro.
Too pro. Oh. S rank is 8 minutes?
Okay, we got one monster.
You would never know.
Tolo,
I'm trying.
Tolo, show me your power.
He
It's in
can't.
my
He has
pants.
a bad weapon.
Unleash the power of the ancients.
So
I need the
did those-
sacrifice of many virgins to release the power. Unfortunately, there's not enough virgins left.
Well, I mean, there's probably a ton in the stream.
Whoa,
Wow.
rude.
This is so unacceptable. Unacceptable.
My troll face is so big right now, guys.
Completely thrown me off track, man. You didn't just say this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
You would take this back.
Deal with it.
Monster.
By the power of Datcast.
Gonna unsubscribe from social distances.
Yeah, unsubscribe, social dissonance, subscribe, Teamwork Cast. Join that movement.
Yes. Join the movement.
Shepard doesn't care about you, clearly.
He doesn't care about
Yay.
All right, we are finished, and this is we're just slightly slower than you were, guys.
4 minutes and
Wow,
41
there's
seconds.
the
That's
first
not
8
actually bad.
meds inside this monster.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's not even mega potions.
Still well into
You're-
S
you
rank.
guys are like a bag of potato chips, 50%
So
more
yes,
free.
should we wrap this up, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna wrap
Robots.
it up with a robot.
Wow.
Well, that's an
Robots.
amazing robot noise.
Wow. That's like dubstep quality.
Oh, is this Cthulhu that's roboting?
Wow, we did it in 4 minutes, guys. Hello?
Hold on.
Anyway, so, this is the end of the podcast now, and we're going to wrap this up. The website you should visit, is teamworkcast.com, bing, which is the website where we post our videos, where you can meet with other hunters, where you can exchange information with other hunters, where there's robots in the background saying things.
Gestures.
Oh gosh, this is really weird.
It's really good. I like it.
I love it. So yeah, some teamworkcast.com is the website. Bing. What else? Are there any videos this time around that we should point out to people?
All the E3 videos?
Have we 3 videos? Do we have
Oh,
E3
not
videos?
ours.
Oh,
I just meant.
but there are
in general.
E3 videos. So all the games that we discussed, you should look them up and watch trailers of them, because there are interesting games coming up. From everybody, just a short summary of what they think of the next generation of consoles. Shepard.
Buy a PS4.
Wow, that's very direct. Tulu.
He's not. He's dead.
He's
robot?
off cashing his payola from Bill Gates.
Okay, and Naxala.
Rest in peace, Xbox One.
Oh, wow. I would probably say just keep playing the old console until.
Can we just like talk about like all the amazing hashtags? Hashtag Xboner. Hashtag Xbox done. Hashtag X don't. I don't know.
Hey, go to www.xboxdone.com.
Oh yeah, there is like the X Don, right? X Don. There's a URL called www.xdon, Xbox Don, and it points to the PlayStation 4. Guys, am I alone?
I'm just thinking about the Xbox One.
Please don't. Please
Rest
don't.
in peace.
All right, so yes, so that was E3, and we will be, I guess, back next week. We wish you good luck, good hunt, and remember, just let it happen. It will be over soon.
Oh. Man.
Sad.
That, like, how is that even remotely acceptable